Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Yane Live with me, your astounding, gorgeous, talented, and other adjectives to describe an amazing person. Me, Ndalo Chaka. Okay, so how have y'all been these past weeks? It's exam season. And y'all, like, how's it going for y'all? You know, there's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on, especially like if you're in grade 11 and 12. You know, this is very, like, it's so important for us. And yeah, I hope everything's like going well for you guys. I know on my side, it's a bit of a up, down, left, right situation. It's not a constant, oh my gosh, things are going good, and a constant, oh my gosh, things are going bad. But it is what it is. So yeah. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it, you know? We have to go through it because it really people say it doesn't determine your future, but it kind of really does, you know, because like if you're in grade 11, you're applying with these marks, right? And then if you're like in matric, you're proving to your varsities that, listen, I'm really good. And so if you want your life to go the way it wants to go, these are very important. And I guess that's also the topic I want to talk about today, our futures. Now, obviously growing up and coming to now the end of my high school career. I say that like I'm in grade 12. I'm only in grade 11, but, you know, it's practically over. But yeah, coming to an end, it's I don't want to say it's scary, but it's scary, you know? Like, I'm not scared of it coming to an end, but I'm scared that when it does come to an end, now what? Now, like, my future, like, it's not make sure, you know? And I actually look so forward. Is that English? I look so forward. I look forward to matric because 12 years, guys, is a lot. 12 years eats a lot. I'm thankful it's over. Will I cry? Most likely, because I'm such an emotional person. But I'm so happy that I was able to grow and be the human I am today. And the fact that I get to take that person I am further than just high school, like that, it excites me so much. And yeah, so like the thing about the future, right? We have so many questions. Like, especially like if you're in grade 11, like, are my marks going to be good enough, you know, to apply for varsity? Will I even get to varsity? What about finances for varsity, you know? Am I going to enjoy it? What about my friends? Like, am I still going to be friends with them? How many people am I still going to see? How many people are going to, like, be out of my life? Am I going to be a success? Am I going to be like, why? Am I going to fail? You know, we just have so many questions. And it's unfortunate, like, no one can answer them. Like, no one can answer them. It's just a thing of you go in and what happens. And that kind of scares me because I don't like the unknown, okay? I'm not controlling, but like I love to have a control of what's going on in my life, right? Knowing that, okay, this is going to happen at this time. And like, essentially, I'm a planner, right? And if the things that, like, I plan don't go according to plan, I stress out or I become, like, really frustrated. So that obviously, like, now causes me to be, like, scared that I'm not going to be able to control my future. Like, I'm not going to be able to control which varsity I go to, what job I might get in the future. Obviously I can't control who my friends are going to be, but like it's a thing of I want to control the fact that I can have friends, like what if I end up going to varsity and like I'm literally all by myself? And like those things just scare me because I really, really, really love to have a sense of control in my life. And yeah, and I guess the only things I really can control is like essentially doing well now and the things that are happening now, because like the future, we'll never know the future. And that's the sad truth. That is the sad truth. Another thing about the future that's been on my mind is like whether or not we can actually prepare for it, because I've realized that this year, there's certain things that you might like prepare so much for, but like when the time comes, like the preparation you've done is just like it's useless essentially. Like I just wrote a paper, right? Music theory. Oh man. Like, and essentially I prepared, right? I prepared. And when I got into the test, was it not like shit? It was complete buskak. And it was like, okay, but like what now? Like I prepared so much. I put so much effort for that effort to be like useless. And like, yeah, that's just another thing that like is constantly on my mind 24/7, 365 these days. It's just like, does my preparation really matter? And I guess we'll never know. And I guess it's a thing of like, now it's either I prepare and go into the saying that it's better to be safe than sorry. So at least like, even if the preparation was not needed, at least I have it, rather than not prepare at all and then you get there and now you have nothing, But yeah. And also like, one thing I constantly think about is friends. Guys, I love my friends. One thing I will tell you is I love my friends. They are 4 other people. Okay, I have more than 4 friends. I have 5 very close friends, but these 4 other people are like my high school best friends. And one thing that's constantly on my mind about them is like, I'm never gonna see some of them again, right? And it's a thing of now these days, I'm like constantly like in my mind just playing out, who am I more likely to stay with or to see often, And it really breaks my heart. And I shouldn't be thinking about these while I'm in grade 11, but like I can't help myself because like it's November. I'm currently writing my exam. Like, kahle, I'm done with grade 11 because I know I'm passing. I know very well I'm passing. And the last day of grade 11 ended so long ago. How many? Like 2 weeks ago. So essentially, I'm in matric now. And yeah, just thinking about like my friends who have been my rock for so long, I'm never going to see some of them again, ever. And these are like my closest, the people I went to cry to every time something happened. I'm never going to see them again. And it just, wow, it's like so hard to comprehend. And yeah, like I say, I just keep playing in my head like, okay, you see, I'm never going to see you again, but you I think like I'm going to come back and then like see you when you were both available. And then you, I might see every day because like we want to go to the same varsity and things like that. And it just continues to break my heart because I love my friends. I think when it comes to friendships, I take that shit so seriously. I have had bad friend experiences, but not like so bad to the point like now I'm being bullied by them or like being backstabbed by them. And if you are, guys, please leave those friendships. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your well-being. Please leave those friendships. It's not serving you in any way. But yeah, I've been in bad friendships, but like this friendship I have right now with my best friends is just amazing. It lasted, Shem. It lasted. You guys are busy here, going from grade 8, breaking up, making new friends, ing. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, breakups are good sometimes. You know, sometimes you just need to find a better crowd. But me personally, since grade 9, because I only came to the school in grade 9. Since grade 9, my friends and I have been together. And yes, of course, it's been like rocks, but there is no avalanche that will separate us. And I will be damned if they want a separating matric. Those people are not leaving me. They are staying with me. I will kidnap them if I have to. If you guys are listening, I love you guys. But yeah, that's one thing. And then another thing is family. The future and family. Oh, guys, listen. I love my family. I love my family to bits. There's so much I do for my family. I wouldn't do anything for my family. I mean, there's like limits to certain things. Like, I'm not gonna... Actually, I shouldn't admit these things on recording, because that's like criminal acts. And like, if anything happens, one day investigators are gonna be like, oh, this is what you said in 2023. So I'm not gonna say that. But there's a lot I do for my family. And although, yes, you might not get along as I do with my friends, which, like, obviously it makes sense. We're still different people. Like, I always think of family as I didn't get to choose you guys, and that's why we might not click as much as I click with my friends, because I chose my friends, and my friends and I click because we practically have the same brain cells. Whereas in my family, we don't have the same brain cells. We don't. They're completely different, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I love that. But yeah, so my future, my family. I'm a family person. Whoever I become friends with, I try to find family in that. And so I guess the only thing that scares me is, I guess, family members passing away. But that doesn't scare me that much. Like, unless, like, I'm not ready. Like, my granny. I still have my granny, guys. I know some of y'all, like, have lost your grandmothers and grandfathers. Me, personally, I still have my granny. And I say my granny because I've never met my granny from my mother's side, because she passed away before I was born. And I've never met my grandfathers at all. So, yeah. So, my granny, from my father's side, love her to bits. And right now, I'm not prepared for her to pass away because she's my grandmother. Why? Like, I feel like I still need to spend so much more time with her before she can do that. So she can do that when I'm like 50. But yeah, so I'm not really worried about anything with my family. Because I already know I'm a person when it comes to family. Like, I am that child who is more likely to go MIA for like a few years and come back and be like, hi guys, how you doing? And I feel like we've all accepted that. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm just like that, you know. But yeah. But I guess other than that, like, in terms of my future, I'm not scared of it. I'm actually quite excited. I'm excited for varsity. If there's any varsity student, like, listening to this, like, please tell me how amazing it is. Because, like, me personally, like, I've been watching, like, varsity vlogs. And I know, like, it's only the good. Because social media is fake and we only share what's good. But still, the good looks good. The good looks good. And considering that this person that I'm watching, by the way, their YouTube is Dinewo.j. She's an amazing vlogger. I love her energy. So you guys should check her out on YouTube. But yeah, I love her vlogs, and the fact that she vlogging in the varsity like I potentially want to go to just makes it like all better, and actually gives me like motivation to work my bum off to get there, because like I don't want to go anywhere else. Well, actually I do, but like I don't want to go anywhere else. And so yeah, and I guess yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm really me just rambling my ass off about the future. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about your futures. Are you scared? Are you excited? Are you like, what questions do you have about it that you want answers to? Like, and you know what? Actually, let me do that. So I'm gonna put like a Q&A down in the, what do you call it? Show notes, and so this is for you if you're on Spotify, obviously. But if you're on Apple Podcasts or any other podcast that's not Spotify, you can send me like a voice recording. I've put in that feature, and you can also just hit me up on the Yane Live podcast Instagram page. And yeah, so in the show notes, guys, here's a question, right? I'm gonna put it down there, but the question is, what question do you have for the universe about your future that you would want an answer to? And then I guess like the poll would be, how are you feeling about your future so far? But yeah, I guess yeah, that's the episode for today. So have an amazing time. Study, because I know you're writing and you're probably procrastinating. And if you are procrastinating, for me, thank you, love you, but go and work. And yeah, guys, just I believe in you. I know your futures are bright in your own way. It's bright. It's like it'll be fine. And you might not go on the path that you wanted. I should be telling myself this because, but yeah, you might not go on the path that you wanted, but rest assured that path will take you where you need to go. So yeah, so that's today's episode. Please, guys, like rate the show so that like it can actually get out there, nyana. Do a little promotion, and yeah, share this episode, share the podcast with your friends, anyone who you think might love it or even need it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Have an amazing exam week, an exam period, and I will see you guys, I guess, on Wednesday for the next Pride episode. Mwah.